Okay, so here's the thing we're not considering.
Okay.
We're always like, Selena can't be the best assassin. What if all the other assassins legitimately suck?
And here we are again for chapter 32, all of 1 page long. There is some interesting chapter disparity.
Man, this one page, I might as well not even start painting.
Yeah, don't even start. You're going to have to stop. Chapter 32. Selena woke in her own bed and knew there would be no more sedatives in her water. I don't know. You got a lot of money, girl. You can buy some. You can do it if you want.
Hey, if there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah. There would be no more breakfast conversations with Nehemia, nor would there be any more lessons on the weird marks. What, she had like 1. Yeah, there's not going to be any more of those. You barely had any because you didn't care about that. There would be no more friends like her. She knew without looking that someone had scrubbed her clean. Blinking against the brightness of the sunlight in her room, her head instantly pounding after days in the darkness of the dungeon, she found Fleetfoot. All right, what's Fleetfoot doing?
Just laying on her bed.
She found Fleetfoot sleeping pressed against her. The dog lifted her head to lick Selena's arm a few times before going back to sleep. Are we going to hear who looked after the dog?
No. I don't know, maybe...
I feel like we could hear Kale say he did. Or Dorian.
Maybe Fleetfoot has some kind of wasting disease.
She's wasting?
That's why she's so tired all the time, so languid.
She's got a heart problem. She's got a heart deformity. It's gonna take her out soon. She's only like 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not standard puppy behavior.
Out. She is going out. No wonder I've been saying that this dog was written as a toy because it's so docile and does nothing. It's got a patent ductus arteriosus. A patent, whatever you say it, however you wish to say it. Anyways, the dog lifted her head to lick Selena's arm a few times before going back to sleep, her nose nestled between Selena's elbow and torso. She wondered if Fleetfoot could sense the loss too. She'd often wondered if Fleetfoot loved the princess more than her. You are nothing more than a coward. She couldn't blame Fleetfoot. Outside of this rotten, festering court and kingdom, the rest of the world had loved Nehemia. It was hard not to. Selena had adored Nehemia from the moment she'd laid eyes on her, like they were twin souls who had at last found each other. A soul friend. And now she was gone.
A soul friend? God forbid.
Has the term soul friend been used at all previously to this?
I don't think so. God forbid two women be soulmates.
God forbid. So now she was gone. Selena put a hand against her chest. How absurd, M-dash. How utterly absurd and useless, M-dash, that her heart still beat and Nehemia's didn't. You know, I think you're right, Tia.
What?
They were soulmates.
Yeah.
Maas wouldn't let it happen. I bet Maas was so busy fighting against that, the rest of the book was neglected. That's really what explains the first half of this book. The eye of Elena was warm, as if trying to offer some comfort. Selena let her hand drop back to her mattress. Maybe the eye of Selena is warm because it's pressed against you. Also, was the eye of Selena left with her?
They didn't say
prison?
They took it off.
They didn't say they took it.
So I'm assuming it was.
But I mean, he said he didn't trust her with anything other than straw. Then again, they left her with clothing. Anyways, Selena, no wonder it's warm. You were asleep under a blanket. It was pressed up right up against you. It got all that heat.
Maybe it's even warmer that way.
Sure. She didn't even try to get out of bed that day after Philippa coaxed her into eating and let slip that she'd missed Nehemia's funeral. She'd been too busy guzzling down sedatives and hiding from her grief in the dungeon.
Philippa, I was in prison.
Why do you bring this up? She'd been too busy guzzling down sedatives and hiding from her grief in the dungeons to be present when they put her friend in the cold earth so far from the sun-warmed soil of Elwe. You are nothing more than a coward. So Selena didn't get out of bed that day, and she didn't get out of it the next, or the next, or the next. And that is the end of the chapter.
The luxury of bedpans, am I right?
Luxury of bedpans. I'm trying to decide if I would be more or less annoyed with the book if instead of saying, or the next, all just in 3 lines, if those were all on a different page. Kind of, a copycat of
Twilight. Yeah, but also months are a lot bigger than days.
Yeah, but still, a page is very small. Page is far smaller than a month. Anyways, that's the end of chapter 32. We're at 5.5 minutes.
Short video.
Short one, that was nice.
I don't have many takeaways. I don't care enough today.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. We gave our commentary it was fine. Toodles.